Hello everybody, Takashi here, back with another video here in City Skylines 2, guys, and we're playing our city of Latsou. So yeah, guys, welcome back. Yeah, I know it's been a little bit since I posted a video, a couple days. I'm trying to stay consistent as possible, guys, but obviously, life happens. So yeah, but we're back, guys, and I'm actually really excited. I'm so happy to be back in the city. So happy to, be back playing the game. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. So you're here in Latsou, guys, and just before we get into anything in the episode, guys, I do want to clarify, or say at least, that I did do a bit of changing to the city off camera. I changed some street names. What else did I do? I think I just changed street names. I played around with the Lumina and like my graphic settings, making sure everything is optimized and that it looks proper. And then I think I maybe did a bit of zoning or something. I don't know, but mostly just changing street names. But also I let the simulation run because I mean we were at like maybe not even 100 households filled in Murdochs. And I wanted to get some more people in here before I started the next episode. So I did do a bit of simulation running. And as you guys can see, our population has spiked. We're at 92,000 now, which is amazing. But if you look at this number right here, that is not good. We have 53% unemployment, which is like absolutely insane. So we really need to get some jobs in here. And that is what we're going to be doing this episode, guys. So last episode, I know I said, I'd only be doing this section of Murdochs. Let's unpause the game here real quick. There we go. So yeah, last episode we did all of this part of Murdochs. We zoned it, plopped it, whatever. Did all that sort of stuff, did some detailing too, and I think it turned out just phenomenal. I absolutely love it. But now, guys, we have to tackle the bigger part of Murdochs. I did do a bit of just random building plopping, but nothing too much. And my idea, guys, is we are going to do a second financial district. So we have Bankston Sachs over here, which is our main financial district. It's basically like the Wall Street of our city, right? We have all the big banks on here, all the big financial towers, all that sort of stuff in Bankston. And I kind of want to replicate that. Maybe not to the same extent, because this is this is just pure, look at that. 8,000 employees in just this tiny little area. So yeah, I definitely want to replicate that a little bit here. And I'm thinking, guys, we're going to kind of do it right in this section over here. Why? I don't know. I want to create some distance in between Bankston and this part. We're just going to call this, I don't know, Central Murdochs or Downtown Murdochs, something like that. Something that's not just Murdochs, right? And yeah, I'm going to start, unfortunately, by getting rid of some buildings. Sorry, guys. I know it sucks, but yeah, I just want a clean slate, Another thing I want to do is just get some roads along our hospital, because yeah, we built this big new hospital here. Let's do some alleyways on this side. Actually, I don't really need a whole street. I should probably have not even placed this street, to be honest, but whatever. Let's just frame the hospital. It's a really nice building. I absolutely love this asset. It's huge. It's very, very huge, and I love that. But yeah, great asset. Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand, guys, and that is, well, simply building our new financial district, kind of. Now, usually when I'm building at a new district that's like having a lot of height, I want to center it around like some sort of unique building. But the problem is, guys, is that I've used almost all the unique buildings already, except for one that really caught my eye. And here, I'm just going to drag this out as I talk. There is one unique building that I really, really like, and it's very unique. It's a huge building, like just in terms of like sheer size, it is absolutely massive. But yeah, I think that's what I want to do here, guys. I want to get that building in here. We have to figure out a place to put it, and I'm at a bit of a dilemma right now because we have a high school here, we have an elementary school here. I think I'm actually gonna move this high school just over here or something because I want to free up some space here. And then I think I'm gonna delete that because this building is none other than the Stylus Tower. Yeah, this thing is big. It's really, really large. So let's just pause the game and oh yeah, that is what I want. I want a second skyline, guys. That is perfect. I absolutely love that. So I think this really does work. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really big building though. As I said, it has a really large footprint, but I think it's kind of cool here. It really works, right? Anyway, let's just kind of I want to maybe redo this little stretch, maybe. Let's see. I definitely do want to frame it with some streets because I mean it needs to be. I mean, it's just such a cool building. So yeah, and then we can kind of get rid of that honestly, and then drag this street out to here or something, and then drag this pedestrian path out there. So yeah, create a little bit of a funky little section here, but it's all right. Yeah, look at that though. Perfect. I think it works really well here. It's really gonna add like a nice little, like, I mean, our skyline already is just huge, and whatever angle you look at it from, it can get even bigger. So that's one of my favorite parts about this city, guys. Latsou is just, it's gonna be an absolute behemoth of skyscrapers, which I definitely want. But yeah, guys, so let's look at some other unique buildings. Maybe not as big as that one, but yeah. So we have offices of a sushi restaurant. And if you recall, we used that asset actually on the train station, but I think we can use it again, right? It's pretty far away. So I'm actually gonna unpause the building and see. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't really like the yellow, but whatever. We'll just let them do it. Actually, I don't want. Whatever. So yeah, I think we can reuse this asset, honestly. I think it's far away enough so that like it's not gonna be like too noticeable. Let's see, can we fit that there? Or does that clip into the, we can fit that there, that's good. This skyline is definitely gonna be a little bit more like concrete-y, blocky kind of. The Bankston skyline is very modern, and I mean, just look at it, right? You know, this massive modern glass skyscrapers, right? So I want to make it a little bit of a contrast here. We already have 3 buildings that are relatively like not as modern. I mean, this is pretty modern, but it's a different style. It's not just like full glass, right? So I like that actually. This is actually the police headquarters. I forgot about that. But yeah, we have a random police headquarters over here. We also have this building, which I also really like. I love this building. Definitely want to place it somewhere. Oh, that actually works right there. Or let's put it like right. Let's see. Let's put it right there. I like that. Ooh, this is such a nice asset. Holy moly. That is really nice, actually. I like that asset. That's very nice. All right, so we're already starting to get some nice buildings in here. Let's see. What else do we have? We have downtown office building. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. What can we do with this? Oh, this like fits perfectly in here. Or should we do that there? No. I think it has to go here. It just fits so well there. Look at that. Actually, I want to space it out a little bit. I want some height here, actually. I don't want, because then you can't even see the building, right? So let's move this to maybe, I don't know, back here maybe. It doesn't really fit, actually. Maybe here. Let's get it to face that way. There we go. All right, let's move it a little bit, just like that. That's probably good. Oh, it's having power issues. What the heck? There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have the piano. Oh, we already have that building. The waterfall array. I believe we also already have this one. I think that's that building right there. But we can place it again. But let's see. Can we maybe get away with not placing it? We'll see. What else do we have? Local office building. Oh, that's just a tiny little asset. We can put that like right there. Why not? Just for fun. Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, and then we had the Imperial State Tower. I mean, that's just that's for a different city. In Latsou, obviously. We're gonna place this building for sure in Latsou, just a different city, right? Maybe in like a city over here. Just not in Murdochs or Maniacs. And then we have the multi-story media building. I really like this asset actually. I think it's definitely gonna work well because it's a little bit of an older building, except it's pretty big. So let's see, can we fit that by the highway? Not really what I wanted, but we gotta get it in, right? So it works. It's okay. Okay, that looks pretty good though. Actually, I like it. So we're getting a lot of tech companies in here. In fact, I think they're all tech companies. So yeah, they're all tech companies. So hey, that's cool. I guess Bankston is the financial capital, and this can be like the tech capital or something. I don't know. Kind of cool to think about that sort of stuff, though. I kind of like that. But let's see. Should we place the waterfall array building? I don't know. I'm tempted, guys. I'm really tempted. I don't know where I'd put it though. Because this is like just a huge building. It kind of takes up a lot of space. So honestly, it probably would be smarter to move this building back here, just because it kind of just like blocks a lot of the view. It's just a very chunky building. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move it back, maybe there. There we go. Not like right next to the schools, but like, kind of out of the way. I'm gonna move that up here, and then we can obviously drag the surfaces out later. All right, should we do the waterfall array then? It is a really nice building. But again, ooh, if that fits right there, we might have to. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. It's a really nice building. I don't know. I think we have to do it. I think we have to do it. We have to do it for sure. There we go. Waterfall array is in. Another software company or whatever. All right. There we go. It's kind of weird though in this game that one company has the entire building. There's no way one company can fill up. How many floors is this? Probably like, I don't know, 80 floors. Like, that's insane. Maybe not 80 floors, but like still, like that's insane, right? Like that is not realistic at all. Like there'd be like 20 businesses in here. Maybe not 20, but a lot, especially for this building. So yeah, that's a little interesting, but it's okay. All right, let's get to some regular office zoning, and I'm gonna head into a bit of a time lapse for this, guys, because I'm probably gonna be a little nitpicky with what I place and where. So yeah, we'll head in that time lapse right now. Alright guys, so just got back from that time lapse and whoa. A lot of things have changed. So yeah, a lot of office buildings have just been placed. In fact, every single building that I just placed was an office building. Do I like the outcome? It's interesting. It's not my favorite area I've built, to be honest. I don't really know how I could have done better though. Like, I don't know, just maybe this block. I don't know. The streets are a little weird, and I had to change the street because I want to build a park here of some sort. And honestly, I might just get rid of this street, to be honest. But I don't know. It adds a bit of character. Hopefully, with some detailing, we can change a little bit. I have to get rid of some of these buildings here. Just too, I don't know, too much, I guess. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, could be worse. But most importantly, though, there are just a lot of jobs here now. So there's over 10,000 jobs here. I mean, that is the entirety of Murdochs, which is pretty big, to be fair. But I'd say a vast majority of them have just been created in this new financial district. I also do think it's really cool, though. If you look, a lot, if not all of these buildings, okay, maybe not all, but a lot of these buildings are electronic or software companies, which I think is really cool because Bankston is almost all financial. Now, we do have like a couple financial buildings here, but a large majority is, see, electronic software, blah, blah, blah. This one's finance. But I think that's really cool because we can have like our financial center and then we can have our kind of, I don't know, our tech center or something. I don't know. But this just looks super cool. It kind of goes up and then down and then up. Now, obviously, we don't have a building as tall as the Watanabe Tower, the financial center, the Peony Tower, let alone the CN Tower look-alike. But still, I think this is really, really cool. A lot of height, not too much height though, which I think is important. I didn't want to be too tall because then it just looks a little like, okay, like we get it. Because we already have a ton of height. I mean, this is just thick, dense skyscrapers over here. And then it kind of calms down a little bit, and then yeah, we got some more skyscrapers. Not as tall though. So I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Now, guys, we're gonna finish up over here. Before we get into our detailing time lapse, this detailing time lapse is gonna be quite the detailing time lapse, guys, because we need to save this area quite a bit. Because yeah, I don't know, something about it just it's not my favorite area, but it's okay, guys. It'll grow on me. It'll look better eventually. Don't worry. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. So over here, I don't know. Should we do live play or should we do time lapse? I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I think we're probably gonna do kind of like the same strategy as over. Oh my gosh! Look how many people are walking. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. Tons of people walking. That's nice. It's actually cool to see the Sims doing this sort of stuff. Anyway, sorry about that. I think we're just gonna do the same kind of strategy over here. You know, lots of high-rise apartments, some smaller areas over here. I mean, this is not a very large area to fill, and I did move this elementary school over here because it just would not make sense to have an elementary school in the middle of a business district. That just makes no sense. So, yeah, just quickly change that. But yeah, let's get into that right now. Let's get rid of these filters. I want to, place some height first, and then we can kind of work off of that after. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do here? We're going to go this guy right here. I love this building right here. This is such a cool building, this 4x4. We can even place our 6x6 back here maybe or something. Right there. That looks good. And we can also just get rid of the street. I don't think there's really even a point of that. As for here, we're probably just gonna do a little park to kind of, I don't know, or maybe like a service building here. I don't know. We'll figure out that later. But here, let's just get some more buildings. I don't want to do too tall of buildings here. Because, ooh, a pink building. I've never seen that before. What the heck? Alright, let's do that. I don't want to do anything crazy, you know, just calm little buildings. Let's see, this guy can go like right there. This guy can go right here. Yeah, just creating that height, you know, leading up to the big financial center. Or not financial center, office center. This is not a financial center. This is the opposite of financial center, but yeah. And then yeah, we'll add to our population too. And oh my gosh, guys, we're at 96,000 population. Could we hit 100K? I think we might hit 100K. We might actually hit 100K this episode. That's gonna be insane, actually. Holy shit. Wow, we are hitting 100K by the, what is this? The 5th episode or something? That's kind of insane. Anyway. Yeah, let's get some more buildings going in here. Ooh, we have a 6x6. This is pretty. It's a big building. Well, I think we're gonna pass on that guy. Sorry. Let's place this guy right there, and then this guy can go in there, and then 4x4. Where can we put a 4x4? Maybe like that. Okay, and then we can do some EU buildings. 2x5 can go there. A 3x, what is this? 3x3. That can go right there. And then a 2x. Oh, I love this one. That's a nice building. This one can go there. And then what else can we do? This building's actually pretty cool. I like this one. Oh, I want it to face this main street here. Yeah, like that. Oh my gosh. It's like Hong Kong basically. Oh my god, what have I created, guys? Oh my gosh. So many skyscrapers. Holy moly. Whew. Oh my god. Yeah, this is basically just Hong Kong. And I'm deciding to call it Latsou. I mean, there's even like the mountains in the background too, and it's like an island basically. So, yeah, wow, we're just accidentally creating Hong Kong. Cool. I love Hong Kong, so that's awesome. Alright, let's place that guy there. And then, oh, we already did that guy. And then, I don't wanna, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of him. And we're gonna do, maybe a bigger building like that one right there. That's probably good. And then, alright, I think that's probably good. Yeah, let's get rid of this actually, real quick. Let's place something here. No, 6x6, something a little less intense. Yeah, let's do this one right there. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, ton of height, which I love. Perfect. Oh my, crime scenes. Whew. Do we have to look at our, oh, that's weird. We have our police headquarters. Ooh, it's really, oh gosh, okay. Maybe we need to build a prison soon, guys. And I have some ideas for a prison. Alcatraz. Alcatraz. Anyway. I think this is probably good for height. I don't really want to go any taller than this. I mean, this is very tall already. So I'll just head into a quick time lapse, kind of filling in these gaps with some like medium density housing, some mixed density housing, and some Japanese assets maybe too. So I'll head into a little time lapse now for that, and then I'll catch you guys when that's done. Alright guys, so I just did some plopping of some Japanese assets. I find that Japanese assets look really, really good with a lot of these skyscrapers. I don't know, they just fit really well. I think they fit in like most cities, to be honest. They're just some of the best assets in the game. I just wish we got more of them. That's my one problem with the Japanese asset pack. There's just nothing. Like there's just like 10 assets for each thing, and that's it. And they also gave us no train stations, which makes no sense because Japan is really known for trains. Anyway, that's a whole different discussion that I will have eventually because they seriously do need to add more Japanese assets. Anyway, so yeah, went in with the Japanese assets and kind of just filled in the blanks, but I wanted to leave it pretty open, to be honest. I want to have a lot of trees in here as usual, guys, because I mean, it's Takashi, it's Latsou. I love trees. There must be trees. So, yeah, we're going to do a ton of detailing and trees and all that sort of stuff. But for now, I want to just get some parks in because we actually don't really have any parks in this area. Or at least not as many as I'd like. There's a ton of parks throughout the city. There's not really too many parks around here. So I want to get one in here. I want to get one in here, and then we're going to work on the park over here. Maybe a different episode, maybe this episode, I don't know. We'll see. But for here, I don't know, I'm just looking at some simple little, let's see. We got maybe this. That one's a little, ooh, we could do a circle park. I like the circle parks. We'll do a circle park. I want to leave these open spaces for trees. Okay, and then over here, maybe even here too. Not that. Let's see. I also want to look at a passage park, but this is, yeah, it's too big actually, so never mind. Large city park. Dog park. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. A large plaza. No. What about this? No, that's way too big. Okay, let's see. In here, a park cafe. Ooh, that could be kind of cool, actually. Maybe the bigger ones of these. Okay, this actually fits pretty well. We'll do that. And then we'll obviously cover up the trees. And then over here, let's see. What can we do? Maybe just like let's get rid of this actually. We'll do another one of these. But let's just drag it over like that. Alright, there we go. Some parks in. And yeah. Alright, so now that we have some parks in, I want to get to some detailing and treeing as we head to the end of the episode. So yeah, guys, let's get into a pretty long time lapse. Probably it's probably gonna take me a while in real time of just placing a bunch of trees. So yeah, let's get into the time lapse, guys. Let's get treeing. Alright guys, so there we go. Detailing in trees are officially done, which is gonna basically complete this new business district. Just a little recap though, yeah, just filling in the spaces with trees, filling out surfaces, parks, all that sort of stuff. Still undecided what I'm actually gonna do, like back here, because I have a lot of space, like even as far as here on King Street, tons of space, and back here as well. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. It might just be more houses. I'm thinking of maybe like low rent housing, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I think it turned out pretty good. I think I definitely did help me like this area a little bit more. We're still waiting to do this section of Murdochs, which will be next episode, which probably shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty good, guys. A bit of an embarrassing attempt by me to do some real detailing. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. As you guys could probably see in the time lapse, I was like playing around with these weird props, trying to make like a lung. I don't know. Did not work out like I wanted to, but it looks like I didn't even really get the trees and the planters. Whatever. I tried. That's all I care about. It doesn't look horrible. It could look worse. Next episode, though, we'll also have to do this park. So yeah, next episode, I'm actually undecided what I'm going to do next episode. I could do like this park and this park. I could do public transit. I could do a bunch of different stuff. But just look at that, guys. Whew. Look, that is, oh my, that is just gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. I love this city so much, guys, already. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. A weird thing that I did notice was that there was a crime scene happening right next to the police headquarters, which I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I'm actually just gonna put another police station just kind of over here, because it seems like we have a lot of criminals for some reason. I don't know who's money laundering or what, like insider trading. Like, what are you doing in the financial district? Or the office district, I should say, that needs you to be arrested. Come on, man. That's a little weird. Anyway, let's see. Can we upgrade this with anything? There we go. We can do that. All right, there we go. Fill up that space right there. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so exciting, guys, because you guys don't even know what I have planned for this city. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys, so that's gonna lead us to the end of episode 5 of Latsou. I hope you guys had a great time watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whatever you're doing. I hope it's gonna be amazing. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting. Thank you for everybody that's even just been dropping a like or even just clicking on these videos. It means a lot. Because yeah, I'm not gonna stop posting videos, because this is just a lot of fun for me. I play this game, so why not make a YouTube channel out of it anyway? But yeah, guys, I'm really excited to see where this city and this channel go, and they can hopefully like kind of grow together, which I think would be really cool. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Yeah,